Hi, I'm Crystal Payne, founder of MoneySavingMom.com and author of the new book, Money Making Mom. Welcome to day 4 of my 5-day series on making a full-time income from home. Have you ever felt like you just don't measure up? Like everyone else has more talents, is more qualified, or is just plain doing a better job at life than you? I so get it. I know that feeling, and I'm going to share more about what I've learned about comparison and how it can kill your momentum. I'm grateful that Pinterest wasn't invented before I started blogging. If it had been, I doubt I would have ever followed through with the idea to start a blog. I would have been too intimidated by all the other much more amazing and experienced bloggers out there and would have felt inadequate. I still have many moments when I feel insecure. In fact, not too long ago, I was being interviewed for a podcast show and the host asked me, "So Crystal, did you ever have moments in the beginning when you wanted to quit?" I laughed and then responded something like, I still have plenty of moments like that. In fact, this very week, I told my husband, I just want to quit. Yes, I really said those exact words. I don't share this with you to scare you, but to let you know that feeling overwhelmed, wanting to throw in the towel, and getting frustrated when it seems hard work isn't paying off, these are all parts of the process. And they don't necessarily all go away once you reach a certain level of success. When you look around you, there is always someone who seems to have more than you. They might have a better business idea, or a quicker path to success, or a better product, or more talents, or a bigger customer base, or more money, and on it goes. And that's why key number 4 to a successful business is to remember that comparison kills momentum. It's also important that we don't try to chase someone else's dream. I've done this before, and it was a colossal failure. Before I started MoneySavingMom.com, I had started a little mommy blog that I was trying to get off the ground, and I was experimenting with ways to make money off of it. That year, I met a family who was making good money, something like $1,400 per month, just by having ads on the sidebar of their website. The topic of their site was something I thought, I could write that. And since we really needed the money, I spent a lot of time setting up that site and preparing it to launch. I remember calculating in my head all the money I'd be making from it and how it was going to be such a financial blessing to our family. There was just one problem. This site that I set up, like the other family's site, never gained any momentum at all. Instead, it fell flat on its face. Why? Because I was chasing someone else's dream. I thought that because it worked so well for them, it would work well for me too. And I learned a valuable lesson through that failed site. Don't run after the latest ideas and suggestions just because they are working well for someone else. It's so important that we pursue our own ideas and our own passions instead of trying to be someone else. Instead of wishing we had someone else's gifts and talents, we can choose to be intentional and purposeful in how we live our lives so that we make the most of all that we've been given. We also need to be sure to set goals that are realistic for us and our own personal abilities. I'm not someone else. I'm me. My talents and abilities are going to differ wildly from the person next to me. I can either accept and embrace this, or I can spend my life feeling like I don't measure up. If we set goals that are too far-fetched and unattainable, we'll live all of our life feeling like a failure. Now, this doesn't mean that we shouldn't strive for excellence or that we shouldn't be constantly seeking to challenge ourselves to step outside of our comfort zone or think creatively outside the box. However, it's very important that we remember our own strengths and weaknesses, our own current circumstances, and our own personal abilities. If I were to set a goal to be hired on as a professional water skier next year, I'd be setting myself up for defeat because I have almost zero abilities when it comes to water sports. Trust me on this. In the same way, maybe you aren't in a position to pay off $5,000 worth of debt this year. But we can all set at least a few realistic goals that we can work toward and hopefully achieve. What matters is not how much traction we're making or how well we're doing compared to someone else's goals, but that we're giving it our 100%. It's so easy to want what we don't have. Better hair, better decorating skills, a better personality, more creativity, more spunk. There's always someone who it seems like we'd love to trade places with because they have what we want. But think about it. Trading places with someone wouldn't fix anything. We just inherit a new set of things we wish we could change. No one has it all together. Everyone has struggles and difficulties. Comparison only leads to discontentment, and it will kill your momentum as a business owner. Today, I want you to take a few minutes to list your gifts and talents and make sure that you are exercising them in your business and life. Remember, your worth is not dependent upon what other people think of you, how much money you have, the position you have at work, or how many people read your blog, or whether or not you get asked to participate in that opportunity. Don't buy into the belief that says you don't have anything to offer. The truth is, you are enough exactly as you are. You have gifts and talents and unique perspective. You are the only you in existence. The world needs your story. The world needs your gifts. The world needs you.